What's going on, Sheepdog Stress here, 221B Tactical. Today I want to go over our Asset Tactical jeans. Back in stock, everyone was, I know, bent out of shape because they sold out so fast, but we got them back in stock. And what's nice is that a lot of people are now starting to notice some of the hidden features or maybe not so obvious features about these jeans. So wanted to do another video at your request, actually, to go over some of these features. Some of you get the jeans and it's not until weeks later that you figure out what something's for. You missed it in the first video. Now that a lot more people are using it, people are posting on social media, some of you are figuring it out. So I'm gonna go over some of the key features on the jeans. And in this video, the last video, people said, well, you had the jeans on, it was kind of tough, and I didn't have them a pair holding up. So this video, I have a pair here, a second pair that I'm gonna hold up and show you. Now, of course, in the past, I've done videos where I'm holding the jeans up and showing the features, and of course people say, well, we want to see a video with you actually wearing the jeans. So did that, and then of course people said, all right, can we see it without you wearing the jeans so we could see some of the features more clearly? So I got a pair of jeans here that I'm going to show you the features actually holding them up so you can see maybe a little bit better. And then if you kind of like the other style video, you can go to that video too. We'll put the link to that video somewhere in the bottom and you'll be able to check that out. Okay, so let's get into the jeans for the baseline of what they are. They're tactical jeans, but they're just a super comfortable pair of jeans. Everyone's saying, why are they so comfortable? How are they so comfortable? What you guys do? So the foundation of these jeans was they were built on what's called an infinity stretch denim. Now, denim typically didn't stretch. Everyone knows that going back however many years. Then they came out with a two-way stretch where the denim would stretch in really this way. It was only really a one direction. But you pull here, and then a few years later, they came out with, in some material, what's called a four-way stretch. So you had this stretch, and then you had this stretch. These jeans utilize a brand new material called infinity stretch. And that means no matter how you move, no matter what position you're in, no matter where the fabric is, it is going to move with you in any angle, in any direction. And that's the whole foundation of infinity stretch. And when people put these jeans on, it's funny, we have people commenting, they're like, I finally know what it feels like for my wife who wears yoga pants, how comfortable they are. And a lot of people are calling these yoga pants for men, right? Because they're so comfortable, they stretch, they fit great, and you can kind of wear them every day, like some women wear yoga pants or stretch pants. It's just a super comfortable pair of pants to wear every day, all day long. You could wear them out, you could lounge on the couch with them, you could do whatever. They're that comfortable. So that's why they're that comfortable. They have that infinity stretch, and we built that stretch into all parts of the jean, so no matter where you are moving your leg, you're squatting down, you're stepping up onto a ladder, you're climbing a fence, doesn't matter. No matter how you're moving, you're going into a prone position, you got to get down on the ground, doesn't matter, you're going to have that stretch. Now, one of the things that really helps is you have the stretch material in the crotch area, so when you're moving your legs sideways, you're moving your legs front to back, you're gonna have that nice stretch that's not restricting your movement and then pulling on the waistline. You don't want that in a pair of jeans. Now, we also have the stretch in the yoke that you see here. Once again, if you have a belt on, I'm gonna get to what this is. A lot of people always ask what this is. If you have a belt on and you're bending over, you're stretching, you usually have that pressure from here. And now with the stretch yoke, you now are alleviating that pressure, which is actually a game changer when it comes to any pair of pants you've worn. Whether you've worn these pants or any other pants that have that stretch yoke, you realize very quickly how important of a feature that is to your comfort when you're moving around. So, a lot of people ask, well, what are these pants designed for? What were they intentionally designed for, or initially designed for? I designed these pants because there were tactical jeans out there and tactical pants out there, but one of the things I didn't like was they looked like tactical jeans, or they looked like tactical pants. And I, for one, am not someone who wants to walk around in public and have people look at me and be like, oh, look at that guy, he's got some very tactical looking pants on, or he has 9 flashlights and 11 knives hanging out of his pockets. You see all the clips, he's got pockets on pockets. I didn't want to be that person. I kind of wanted to be the one that I had the training, I had the knowledge, maybe I had a few things on me, but no one would be able to spot me in a crowd. And to me, that's the ultimate situation where you're prepared, but you're not telling the world and showing everyone that, hey, this guy's prepared. He's some kind of tactical ninja operator. So I wanted a pair of pants that would look good wearing every day. You could wear them out to, the mall. You could wear it. Do people even go to the mall still? You could go to dinner. You can go out shopping, whatever it might be that you're doing, and you look good. You look squared away. You're not looking like you got, BDU pants on, and people are looking at you like, well, this guy looks like, you look sloppy. And I didn't want that. I want to look squared away. You don't want to hear anything from the person you're going out to dinner with saying like, are you wearing those pants? Can you wear something nicer? So this is a beautiful pair of pants that doesn't have any of that stuff on it. That's really an eyesore. So that was step one. Then step two was, okay, nice fitting, very comfortable, got the stretch, good look, not looking like they are, tactical Tom Cruise Mission Impossible pants. But then, okay, now they have to function. They got to give you the ability to hold the things you want to hold and actually carry the items you want to carry. So, of course, the basics were knife, flashlight, things like that. Everyone's everyday carry stuff, their EDC. So what I wanted to do first and foremost was make a pocket, and I have some mags here I wanted to show you, but I want to show you step by step how this was developed. So typically, and of course in the other video, I show you where I put these things, and so you can kind of break it down. But typically when you're putting your knife or your flashlight, you're putting it here. And what happens is when you put it there, your shirt doesn't quite cover it. So you see the clips, and I showed you that in the last video. It's very, let me say, it makes it very apparent that you have something in your pants. So what I'm gonna do here is that I got a tactical knife, vantage knife. So I'm gonna show you here, I'm gonna actually just tilt this down a little bit and show you that when you put this knife in your pants, typically you have your shirt like this, even when you pull your shirt down, you still see this clip here, right? And to me, I didn't like that. It looks sloppy. It looks like you're ready for something, and you're clearly giving away your situation. So what I did was I built this pocket up here where you can actually clip in however many things you want. You can clip in your tactical knife, your flashlight, whatever you want, you can put here. But then the good thing is you put it down, it doesn't slip all the way down into the pocket. And when you take your shirt off, take your shirt out and untuck it, you could even kind of have it a little bit up, and you can't see that. So it gives you that right away, that concealment there. Now, for all you people who like seeing it up close, not on my person, I'm going to show you how that looks here. So you have this pocket here that's internal. It doesn't go all the way down. It stops a few inches down, and I measured it out so it's pretty much in line with most flashlights, most knives, and then your shirt covers it here, as you see. So you have a whole pocket here to put. You could fit probably 4 knives across this. Very nice. And then you see the depth of the pocket here, about as deep as this knife here. I would say this knife is about 4 or 5 inches from tip to tip there. So just another feature to once again add some, let me say, covertness, I don't know if that's a word, covertness to these pants. And then on this side here, you have another pocket similar. Now on the inside of these pockets, something you can see in probably the last video, is there's a stretch material. And this stretch material actually, I'm going to pull it out here. So you see the inside of these pockets have the stretch. So no matter what you're doing with these pockets, you're never having that item pulling down and stretching on, I'm going to bring this back up just so you guys can see, hindering your movement. So you have that stretch material in all the pockets. It makes a big difference as far as the comfort while you're wearing the pants with these things in your pocket. So I'm not a big, you guys know, I'm not a big fan of having things in the main pocket here, because when you move your legs, you kind of feel it. So I like this internal pocket. That's why I designed that. Now, on the back, of course, you're gonna see you have the ability, you gotta have the mag, the rifle mag, okay? Easy access, sticking up, always sticking up a little bit. It doesn't sink down to the point where you can't get it. You're always gonna be able to just get the couple fingers on it and get that purchase on it, okay? So you have that on the right side and of course the left side, both sides there. Now, the more important thing that I liked to have in a pair of pants that I couldn't find was when I go to the range, I was doing training days and I was trying to utilize clothing that I would wear on an everyday basis. Because the reality is I would go to the range sometimes and there were dudes there with the full costume on. They had the helmet, they had the nods, they had the, you know, the boom mic, they had the whole kit and caboodle on. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. And you know, if you want to train in that situation, that's fine. I'm not poking fun. But what I am saying is that if I'm in a situation like this, at the soccer fields where the kids play soccer and some crazy guy shows up and is now trying to start to shoot people, well, I'm not going to have all that kit with me. What I'm going to have is what's in my car. And that's really all I'm going to be relegated to. I'm going to have what's in my car. So what am I going to do? I might just run to my car, and what do I have? I have maybe my plate carrier and my belt and my battle belt set up, maybe a weapon on me, maybe a weapon on my battle belt, maybe a weapon in my vehicle. But I'm not going to have that whole kit. I'm not going to have that whole setup. So the whole point of having something that you train in that you actually have every day, to me that was important. So I wanted to say, okay, I want to make these pants that you can wear every day, you don't stand out, look like a crazy person, but they also function enough so if something does happen, you can now get into action really quick and you don't need to go do a full costume change in your vehicle. You're ready to go with the pants that you're already wearing. And one of the key elements was pistol mags. One of the things I never liked when I was on the range was I would always try to put pistol mags, because obviously you don't have your, when you're at the mall. Why do I keep saying mall? No one even goes to malls, even exist anymore. You're out and about and you put your mags in your pocket and look where it falls, right? It falls all the way down here and it falls sideways and it's a complete pain. So what I wanted to do was create a pocket, and you guys saw this in the last video, but for those of you who want me to hold the pants, inside here, right inside this pocket here, you see that little pocket right there, that little one? That was designed to hold pistol mags just like that. The mags don't fall all the way down, they don't turn sideways, and they don't look like you're trying to smuggle something down your pant leg. And you see here, it's actually concealed right over the lip here. So when you have it, you could actually get a good purchase of it, but you're not showing the world that you have it, and you don't lose it down your pant leg. And once again, you see the same thing. Now I'm going to show you from this angle. When you open inside the pockets, the pocket within a pocket, everything's stretched. Everything's stretched, so when you're moving with this, you have the ability to not be restricted. And once again, I'm going to put that in there. You see it just sinks in there nice, and it doesn't fall all the way down. It stays right there, so you can get that quick purchase of it. So you have that on the front pockets. So when you're, and so for those of you who maybe didn't see the last video, I'll show you what it looks like on the front here, on here. So right inside that pocket right there, you see it, and doesn't go any further than that. So you're moving around, there you go. It's right there, easy to access, boom, you can pull it out, you get a good purchase of it. That's it, that's simple. So I have those pockets there, but I also have two of them built in to the back of the pants, because I would always take mags, extra mags sometimes, and put them in the back of my pants. And of course, what would happen? You put them in the back of your pants and they would fall in there and they would turn sideways. And then when you would go to reach them, they'd look like that, right? And you're reaching down, you're digging around, you're trying to find them, and you can't find them, and you can't get a good purchase on them. So once again, inside this back pocket here, and I know you guys asked for this in the last video, you see this. Once again, a little stretch elastic inside this back pocket, and it opens up right there, and you could just slide this in there and it stays there, and it's not going to sink down, it's not going to turn sideways. You get a little bit of cover, so in case your shirt comes up, no one's seeing that, but it's right there. Once again, shaking, right there. So you could reach in very easily, get a good purchase of it, and pull that out. To me, that was very important, so you weren't losing your mags turning sideways in your pockets. Anyone who's been on the range and has thrown mags in their front or back pockets while doing their drills knows exactly what I'm talking about. So that was important there. So you have the stretch material in the back pockets as well. So I want to show you that as well. Everything stretches. So now you have your rifle, pistol hidden within the back pocket there, and then you have a full usable back pocket, which is very nice, very, very convenient. And to me, once again, I'm not big, like, I don't have the George Costanza wallet in my back pocket. I like to keep everything nice and slim and lean. So that's the pockets on the outside that you could see. Now, the last thing on the outside I'm going to talk about is this little Velcro patch here. A lot of people see this, they're like, what's this for? Like I showed you in the last video, you have a battle belt in your car, and most people, when they're out and about, they're not wearing their inner belt of their battle belt. They're wearing probably just a belt like I'm wearing here, which you see, 221B prototype belt right here, and you just have a pair of belt on with your jeans. So what this does here is, you guys know that this has a loop Velcro here. So in the event that something happened and I have my battle belt set up in my car, I could actually just come here, and now with everything set up in the car, I could just pull this up and put this on right over what I'm wearing, and it sticks to the back. And I'm going to show you that in this situation here, where you have the Velcro, and when you lay this right here, it catches on the back of your pants, so it's not going to move, and it's going to keep your belt in place. So you see here, really nice Velcro here, and that way you're in a situation, you're wearing a normal pair of pants with a normal belt, like a leather belt that normal people wear, and next thing you know, you got to jump into action. So you have that ability to quick throw that battle belt on right on top of your belt, right on top of your pants, and get into action and know you're not going to lose that belt. You don't need to have, the belt keepers or anything like that. No one walks around with that. That takes a lot of time, so you really don't want to do that either. So this is a lot faster. It's going to keep the belt in place. You can move around, and it keeps your belt secure and keeps all your stuff in place for the short term in an emergency situation like that. Okay, so now let's go to the inside of the jeans, and a couple of features that, once again, people see and they're like, what's this for? Couldn't really quite see in the last video. So on the inside, on the back of the jeans right here, heavy duty elastic pouch here. People ask what's that's for. Well, it's for whatever you want. If you need to put any kind of weapon, self-defense device, whatever it might be, you can put that in the small of your back, because this is where that rests, in the small of your back, and it'll hold it nice and firm, nice and snug. If it has a clip, you can clip it in there, and if it's something you just want concealed on the inside of your pants, very easily. Once again, you can get creative, use your imagination, whatever you can put in here, and it's going to hold nice and tight, nice and snug, so you could slip something in there, no problem. And then on the front of the jeans, you also have one when you open up the front, you have another one right here. Once again, you can feel free to put whatever you want in here. It goes all the way down here, probably about 4 or 5 inches deep, and you have that stretch there. And it's a heavy stretch. It's going to hold whatever you want. So in a pinch, if you're in a situation and you obtain something from someone else, or maybe you're in a pinch and you weren't ready, and you have a situation where you need to get something secured, but you don't have what you properly need, really should have, this is a great, I'm not going to say it because of the video, but you know what, you could put in there and it'll hold it secure. Once again, it's a good temporary solution if you find yourself in a pinch and you need something secured fast, that, a knife, whatever. So, of course, you guys can all know that was a red gun, it's not real. So those are what the two internal pouches are for. A lot of people ask, oh, what are these, what is this pouch here for and this thing on the back for? You can get creative. You could put Kit Kat bars in there, Twinkies, you could put glow sticks, whatever you want. The length, everyone knows, it's a great length. They have a great cut, great opening on the bottom, so these jeans look fabulous with whether you're wearing boots, whether you're wearing sandals, or you're wearing these little, like, I don't know what they're called on my feet right now, these little moccasin kind of things. No matter what you wear, they fall very nicely. They're not too big, but they're not also small, like you're wearing skinny jeans, right? Eating your avocado toast, so none of that stuff around here. So it's just a nice, falls very nicely. You guys see that in the last video, and you see that they were designed for that. They were designed to be a great everyday jean that you could literally wear every day to any situation. Everyone loves the color. People are asking if we're going to do more colors, and we are. The jeans are getting more popular, so we will be doing more colors. So comment below what colors you want to see. And if you say black acid wash, like from like back in the 80s, probably not going to get your request met. But if you say something more recent, we'll probably be able to take care of you. Folks, that's it. Asset Tactical Jeans, 221B Tactical. Listen, you know, they have the name Tactical, but they're really an everyday pair of jeans that you're gonna absolutely love wearing. And most importantly, you're gonna love wearing them because they're just comfortable. They're comfortable, they look good, they're gonna make you look sharp, make you look squared away. And when you set them up properly, they're gonna take care of you and maybe those around you, help be a better protector, a better guardian, because at the end of the day, we all wanna get home, we wanna take care of our loved ones. And that's why we call them the asset jeans, because these aren't just a pair of pants that you wear, they're an actual asset. You're actually wearing a piece of gear, you're wearing a piece of kit, and that's what's important, and that's why I designed these jeans. Over 20 years in this tactical world, training with SEALs, Rangers, you name it. I've been blessed to train with so many incredible people and learn a lot, spending time on the range, spending time with them off the range, and hearing what their concerns were when they were in country and they were trying to do stuff that was covert and some of the concerns they came up with. I took all that knowledge, and as you guys know, if you guys go to these range days, you train with some of these guys, sometimes you get some of the best knowledge after you leave the range and you're out to dinner and you're just, you know, having nachos and having some drinks and you're just chit-chatting about whatever they experience, and that's when you get some of these nuggets. So that's what led to these jeans. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support and making these jeans what we believe now are the #1 tactical jeans on the market. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and comment on this video. Share this video with those who you think might enjoy something like this in their world to help make them a better asset themselves. And of course, remember, always watch their hands, watch your six, and get home safe. We'll see you next time.